This is Dubai in the United Arab Emirates in the heart of the Arabian Gulf. It's one of the world's cosmopolitan cities, springing up from the desert before your very eyes. The United Arab Emirates on the Persian Gulf are bordered by Saudi Arabia to the south and west and Oman to the east. There are 7 emirates, the second largest of which, Dubai, is considered the trading center of the region and has a capital of the same name. The city is built either side of Dubai Creek, with Dara, the commercial center, to the east, and Burj Dubai, the residential and beachfront area, to the west. I was surprised to learn that only 7% of Dubai's wealth actually comes from oil. It is now and has always been a city built on trade. Dubai's trading heart is the Creek, a waterway which runs about 8 miles inland from the Gulf. Dhows just like this for centuries have traded between Europe and as far away as India. And they still use the same means of transporting goods. These days, a lot of the business is between Iran and Dubai. These dhows take out goods like jeans and VCRs and bring back cargoes such as saffron. Because Dubai is a trading-free zone, a lot of money is made by re-exporting goods to other parts of the Middle East. Some countries that do not agree with Dubai's import policy call it legalized smuggling. But nobody here seems to mind. Another part of Creek life is the Abras, or water taxis. These are very cheap, easy to use, and if you get one to the Dara side, you simply must visit Dubai Gold Souk. People come to this city from all over the world to buy tax-free gold, and the Dubai Gold Souk is the glittering center of it all. Show me some of the pieces that the women in this area prefer.
Local people?
Local people prefer.
Local, we have it.
Put it like this. Oh, don't I look like a blushing bride? Can I try some more on?
Right, okay. This is called martasha.
Martasha.
Martashi.
Ah, I see. Before people had bank accounts, the Bedouin women used gold as security in their marriage, and the safest place to keep it was around their necks.
$17,800 like this.
$17,800.
You're right.
I think I'm worth it. I do. Yes! But if this bargain basement gold is still too rich for your wallet, rest assured, places like the Spice Souk will offer you prices you can afford. So many things to look at. Hello, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
What is this?
This is good for makeup, for eyes.
For makeup under the eyes.
Coal, yeah.
It's coal.
Yeah, coal.
You have
Curry
everything.
mix, black pepper, chili, turmeric, cinnamon, coriander. This is good for the hair. Gel.
This is a hair gel.
Yeah,
You make it wet
and
then...
and hot water. Put in hair.
Do you use it?
Yeah.
I can tell you've got very nice hair.
Good hair, yeah.
What else? Excellent.
It's good for back.
For your
Strong, for men.
For your back.
Yeah.
For your back.
People are so friendly here. They're really great, and we've had nothing but smiles in the shops and great assistance and service. And we bought some really lovely things. We bought saffron, and I have henna tattoos all over the show here as well. It's become a total addiction.
The old and the new live side by side in Dubai in the most extraordinary way. This is Bastakia, and it's the oldest part of the city. Now, at the moment, the temperatures are perfect. However, in the summer, it becomes unbearably hot. It was a time before air conditioning and shopping malls, and these wind towers were their way of keeping their homes cool. Dubai, just 40 years ago, was a small settlement huddled on the edges of a sandy creek. These mud-walled houses were then home to Dubai's wealthiest merchants. It's incredible to think that in just a few short decades, Dubai has changed beyond recognition.
The first thing I noticed was the architecture when we drove out into the city.
I knew it would be modern, but I didn't realise that it would be as modern as it is.
Fantastic. You know, you see buildings here that are really unique that you don't see anywhere else. They seem to be able to throw the money at it.
We are having different architects from different parts of the world, starting with Japan, Australia, America, Europe, South America. So this will give a kind of nice architecture to the city where the architects can be creative in the design which they are doing for the buildings.
The Emirates Towers is some of my favorites for modern architecture.
The two towers, it's my favorite.
There's some impressive buildings, like the Dubai Chamber of Commerce.
I really like the Twin Towers.
Architects are trying to make new things in Dubai, and I think all of them are adding to the architecture of Dubai to be one of the most beautiful cities of the world.
Day 2, and I'm off to the beach. Travel just half an hour west out of downtown Dubai, and you come to the Jumeirah Beach area, which has some of the most striking architecture anywhere in the world. The most iconic building in modern Dubai has to be the Burj Al Arab Hotel. As the world's tallest hotel, it reaches higher than the Eiffel Tower and is built on its own reclaimed island. This place even has its own fleet of white Rolls Royces. It has 1,000 square meters of gold leaf on pillars and fittings. Each 2-story suite comes with its own butler, and they say it's the world's only 7-star hotel. Wow, incredible. It's kind of like being inside a kaleidoscope.
Welcome to your suite, ma'am. We have 42-inch plasma screen here. How do you like the clock, ma'am? You can have nice jacuzzi bath here.
Look at my bed. Look at that mirror. What's that for? This hotel is just dripping with gold. It is a palace of glossy, high-class kitsch, and some of the detail is fantastic. I think I've come up with a new psychological disorder. It's called luxury anxiety syndrome. This room costs about $1,000 a night. It's a lot of pressure, you know? It's a little bit like being a bird in a gilded cage. But I hear that just out there, there's some serious fun to be had. 3, 2, 1. I gotta do that again. The Wild Wadi is a huge water park with amazing rides just next to the hotel. I'm going to try my hand at surfing. Come on, get a job already. Now it's time for a little sustenance.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
Welcome to Al-Bahar. Thank you. Your table now.
Oh,
This is Madam. I present our seafood cold platter.
that
Please enjoy.
is decadent. Thank you very much. Will you look at that? Oysters and caviar and prawns and where do I begin? I think I'll begin with this. That one's giving me the evil eye, though. Another project even more ambitious than the Burj Al Arab is just along the coast. So while you're out here, definitely arrange for a visit to the Palm Sales Office if you want to feel like you're in a science fiction film.
This is the Palm Project, and this is called the Palm Jumeirah. And that's one of the palms that's going to be built in the sea. We've got the trunk right here, where you're going to have the residential apartments. We've got the retails and shopping malls and grand hotels on the trunk as well. We've got fronts, in the middle is the crown. We've got different residential villas, for example, Italian, Spanish, Mediterranean.
So how much, can you give me kind of the median price range for what the villas go for?
We've got the biggest, which is $1.3 million.
And who's buying these?
Definitely going to have a lot of celebrities down there. We've got Beckham.
You've got Beckham?
We've got Beckham.
They got posh bags.
Would you like to come in and see a movie that's got more details of the project and how it's going to be built? And
I would love to see that.
Would you like that? All right, please.
Introducing the Palm, premier residential and resort islands in Dubai. Redefine your idea of living. See the world in a new way. Our horizons will forever change yours. Each villa has its own swimming pool and a private soft sand beach right outside your door. The latest technology will ensure an advanced security system for your family's safety. Private, lush neighborhoods offer sanctuary and tranquility for residents. Will change the way you and your family live and your state of mind.
I must live on the Palm. Everywhere you look, huge cranes tell of massive building projects on an almost unimaginable scale. It really is a city of the future. But present-day Dubai also makes you catch your breath. From its buildings to its beaches to its freeways, and last but not least, its shops. If malls are your thing, then Dubai is definitely the place for you, because there are over 34 of them here. More are being built as I speak, so I'm only going to show you the very best. Many Muslim women tend to favor what looks to the untrained eye like a fairly simple black gown. It's actually called an abaya, and they're incredibly detailed and very personal. Do you have an abaya that I might try on?
Every week they come and say, oh, what's the latest? What's new?
Yeah.
So they want to change because it's all black. So
Yeah.
you do have to have some color with it to make it more exciting and more.
And your personality a little bit is in the detail of how you choose the design.
Like this is usually for
And
younger
tastes
people. The
are
color.
different, you know.
The color.
But for younger people.
For younger
For
women.
young ones.
Perhaps unmarried or...
No, married and young.
Married and young.
Could be.
Neither of those things.
It's wearing like this more. The girls, young girls, they are not wearing like niqab, only shela and abaya.
Women here are free to wear what they like, so wearing the veil is a choice. Repressive or liberating, seductive or invisible, it's your call.
Even the shopping is great. It's cool. The best thing here, shopping.
I mean, you can get absolutely anything you want, diamonds, anything. I've been here about 9 times, and it's always to buy something, jewellery or watch or something.
Although certainly more liberal than many Islamic countries, Dubai takes its religion very seriously. Once a year, Ramadan is celebrated for 1 month. Many travelers are put off visiting during this time, but it's a great opportunity to experience the tradition for yourself. The larger hotels erect iftar tents, which are used by visitors and locals alike to celebrate the breaking of the fast at sunset. Or you can visit one of the restaurants like this downtown, which are a whole lot more authentic. It was here I met Taha, who explained what Ramadan means to him.
Ramadan comes in our lunar calendar as a 9th month. Ramadan is the holiest month. It is the month of forgiveness, the month of generosity, the month where people come closer to God. It is the month where our Holy Quran being delivered to our Prophet Muhammad, where Muslims should stop eating and drinking either water from the sunrise to the sunset, and they will break their fasting once they hear the call of praying for the Maghrib praying or the sunset praying. People start eating gradually. They start with the date, water or buttermilk or coffee. Date has a lot of sugars, so it can bring the sugar level to the body and it can make the stomach ready. People go to pray, the sunset pray, and then they come back again to start eat the heavy meals which contain carbohydrates, proteins, and they end by sweets and coffee. Ramadan is the time where people come more closer to God. The rich people contribute to the community, all the neighbors also contribute. So Ramadan basically bringing people, all the people together as one big family.
Ramadan is also the best time to check out the city at night because many of the shops and restaurants are closed during the day and people seem to be up and about till the small hours. Day 4 and I'm taking a trip out of Dubai. 2 hours drive southwest along the coast is Abu Dhabi, the capital of the UAE, and somewhere with a rich history all of its own. The Al Husn Palace is the oldest building in Abu Dhabi. Actually, it's the only old building in Abu Dhabi. If you'd flown over the city just 40 years ago, all you would have seen would be this fort and a scattering of shacks. Some things have changed pretty quickly, and now all you see are brand spanking new buildings. Abu Dhabi is the capital of one of the world's richest countries because it's the business center of the oil-rich Gulf. The people are chic, and the golf courses, well, all bunker. Well, at least there's no problem with divots here. Not all golf here is played on sand. The UAE is quite a popular golf destination. Some courses, like the Emirates in Dubai, are among the best in the world. In fact, they host the $2 million Dubai Desert Classic. But if golf doesn't float your boat and you want a bit more action, George Duncan of Off-Road Emirates is just the man. From Abu Dhabi, George took us south towards the Saudi Arabian border and the Liwa Oasis, where we went very definitely off-road. This is the Empty Quarter, a sea of dunes that covers 1 million square miles, or 95% of the Arabian Peninsula.
All right, I'll show you something very special of this area.
What you got? What you got?
Gypsum crystal.
Oh, wow.
The wind trapping the moisture in the air, it sticks together. It forms all this coral shape. Then through the course of years, and I mean hundreds and thousands of years, it'll eventually form into this sort of size. And this is more commonly known as your desert rose.
Mother Nature is one heck of a sculptor. This dune bashing experience is just one of the many day trips available in the UAE to get you out of the cities. If you're staying in the Al Maha Resort back in Dubai, for example, you can learn more about another local pastime.
Falconry is all about hunting, and it was an integral part of the Bedouins' lifestyle in the winter. What we're forcing him to do is to come down as fast as possible, try catch that lure, and if I get the ideal lure swing in place, I'll get his feet coming out and he'll put on the brakes and lose all that momentum that he's got, and then he has to work really hard to get that speed and height again. Falconry is very close to what you'd call the national sport. There isn't very many families, local families, that don't have someone in their family that flies falcons. And it was an integral part of the Bedouins' lifestyle in the winter. The Arab falconers like very big birds, and they like birds of either that white or very black color. So the prices can go into the tens or even hundreds of thousands of US dollars.
Day 5 and my last in Dubai. I am determined to dig beneath the glitter and glitz to find out just what makes this city tick. The royal family is actively involved in practically everything that happens here. As a rule, non-Muslims are not allowed into mosques in the UAE. However, the Crown Prince has set up the Sheikh Mohammed Center for Cultural Understanding, which gives regular tours of the Jumeirah Mosque to visitors.
Muslims come mainly to the mosque to pray. And actually the second pillar of Islam is the 5 daily prayers. So we have one at dawn time, then 2 in the afternoon, and one when the sun sets, another one later on at night. We pray right on the floor. There's no bench, no chairs, and it's a very simple prayer that may just take about 5 minutes. We put the humblest part of the human's body on the floor, which is the forehead, only for the Creator. We believe it's the best moment and the most precious one during the prayer. And we can ask whatever we want to God. Finish the prayer by saying, Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum is a religious greeting that means, may you go in peace. Done.
What I love about Dubai is that the faith and tradition of Islam can live hand in hand with the pressures of modern commercialism, and that the people here are not afraid to enjoy themselves. And talking of enjoying themselves, this is the Global Village, which happens once a year during the Dubai Shopping Festival. Shukran, thank you. Every night at the Global Village, you have the chance to win not 1, but 2 Lexus and the equivalent of $30,000. If you don't win, you're entered into the grand drawing at the end for 1 million dirham, which is about $300,000. Costs you about $60 to enter the raffle. Come on, Mama wants a new pair of shoes.
مراكز لكل الاشخاص اللي هلا بيحبوا. The winner is 3205.
Missed it by that much. I mean, what a fantastic city. Dubai has so much to see and do. It's almost mind-boggling. And I think that this is the perfect place to end my trip. I feel like I'm sitting on top of the world.
Thank you.